Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and welcome to Stamping Through My Stash. So it's a Wednesday, and that is the day I do this program. And the purpose is to teach you the discipline of when you get a stamp set to stamp all your images and to use all the dies if you bought the bundle to make sure that everything works. The other bonus is that when you stamp all your stamps, you kind of get familiar with it and you fall in love with your stamp set even more. You start to see all the possibilities, it gets your creative juices flowing. And what I like to do is after I've stamped all my images, I die cut them and I put them in a little baggie. And that means the next time you grab that stamp set and you're ready to create, you have a little bonus waiting for you, a little gift for yourself that you already have stamped and die cut images that you can use on your card for some instant gratification. Trust me, it's so much fun. So let's take a look at what we're doing today. I am using the Nested Friends. And I have to say, I fell in love with this set because of a card that Berdine Westervelt made. And she is an artisan design team member in the Netherlands. And her card is my banner on my Facebook page. She did a great job. And she also put in that these leaves are from the Wisteria bundle. And she pulled them in to add to a gorgeous nest, these here. And those leaves match the leaves from the dies. So take a look at this. I honestly thought this was genius. So all those little leaves are dies from the Nested Friends, but they match perfectly with the dies from the Wisteria bundle. Now, both of these sets are retiring, which means you won't be able to get them anymore. I did not do this on purpose. I just got these sets. I love them so much. So I thought, you know what? I need to show you. So these are all the dies that go in there. There's a set of 3 eggs. I should show you them. I put them all in a little baggie because I don't like saving them in a separate case. I usually put a piece of adhesive magnetic sheet in there. So we have this big die that cuts out this nest. We have the branch. So I stamped it on soft suede, which is also retiring. So if you love soft suede, get the reinkers, get the cardstock before it's gone. I stamped that on Very Vanilla, so there's that. There's the bird die. There are like lots and lots and lots of leaf dies. So that's really nice. You get a bunch at a time. And here's even more. So, and then here is the detailed nest die and the embossed nest die. And then the eggs come 3 at a time. And then here are more leaves. So you can see that when you go with one crank of the die cutting machine, you get a ton of leaves. These leaves are in Pear Pizzazz. That color is also retiring. So get them before they're gone. And now I'm just going to stamp the images with you, and you're not going to believe this. I'm sure it's all over social media, but my beloved tool is also retiring. The Stamparatus is going to be gone. I'm so sad. I feel like stockpiling it because I honestly think that every single stamper should have this tool. I have some customers who would not be stamping if it wasn't for the Stamparatus. If you've got a shake in your hands, if you have any motor control, fine motor issues, Stamparatus is great. But even if you're perfectly fine and have no problems at all, it allows you to stamp the same thing in the same place so that you get a darker image. It allows you to layer stamping, reverse stamping. Like really, just order it, guys. Okay, I've got a piece of Whisper White part in it. I'm so passionate about the Stamparatus. So here's the stamp set, and those are the sayings. Always thinking of you, birthday wishes, thank you. Best friends make the good times better and the hard times easier. Isn't that the truth? I have really noticed that again this time now that I'm home for a while, and I've had team members pop by, and some people are going through some really, really hard times. And just having a coffee with someone and talking about it can help. A joy shared is a joy doubled, and a sorrow shared, it's cut in half. It helps bear the load. Anyway, man, I'm waxing philosophical today, aren't I? So here we go, and I did trim these stamps. And then, oh yeah, there's this little dotty one. I'll put that one on too. All the other stamps have been stamped. So here we go. Now, as you are watching this, I'm thinking, when is this going to be? Oh, no, it's not. I'm pre-recording this for April the 12th, and today is April the 1st. I'm going to stamp this in Smoky Slate because I was going to do the nest again to show you what it looks like. I'm pre-recording because that week we'll be in Portugal visiting Gerard's daughter. It's her birthday and she lives in Portugal. Thankfully, we can get a super cheap flight to get there. Oh, look at, oh my goodness, yes. Do you see how the always thinking of you is upside down? Yeah, I put the sticker upside down on my stamp. Has that ever happened to you? I think this is the first time I've done it. I don't know how I did it, but I did. I'm gonna, and trying to tear the sticker off, that doesn't work. So thankfully I can just use a die to cut that out and then I'm okay. So I'm just gonna turn this around. Now it's all upside down. The plate comes right off, like so. I'm just gonna turn it around. And then I'm going to take the nest and stamp it. I don't think I have room to do it. I'm gonna have to stamp it sideways. We'll do it like this. And then you know what? We may as well put the bird in there too. I won't have room for the branch, but I do have room for the bird. There we go. Give it a firm press. And I've inked this up. I've stamped the bird and the nest in all kinds of different colors to see what I liked best. And I stamped it on Very Vanilla and on Whisper White. So then I have a lot to, well, that's pretty light, but it is lovely. And then you can leave it just plain, or you can color your leaves in your nest. Pencil, watercolor pencils, or blends, or ink. So that looks quite nice, doesn't it? It's beautiful. So let me see. I want to show you something else. I'm just going to put this away and take a look. So you can take the nest and you can layer it with just the open nest like this to give it a little bit of detail, like that. Or you can take the nest and put that over top. So we'll build that for a minute. I did it in another video, but just in case you missed it, we'll do it here too. So what you're going to do is just turn that upside down, take your liquid adhesive, give it a squeeze, and then, see, I have this little thing that I keep it in. Someone made this for me out of a 3D printer. So if you know anybody with a 3D printer, this looks just like a giant egg cup, but it works really well. So I'm taking my sponge, it's got a piece of cardstock on it, flatten your glue puddle, and then just daub it over top of your nest. So there are a lot of things retiring in the catalog. That happens every year. If your list is long, put it all in a starter kit and save yourself even more money. There's no obligation with the starter kit. You can just get your discount, your own discount. If you want to keep your discount, which is 20%, now we're going to put some adhesive on the back of that, then you need to sell about $400 Canadian every 3 months. And if that doesn't happen, you simply will drop as a demonstrator, and then you don't have your discount anymore. That's all. So really it is, what's the word? It's a risk-free thing. No one's going to give you heck if you don't meet your obligations, and then you still have your good deal. And I have great perks on my team. So I hope you consider it, because I want everyone to get the most bang for their buck, you know, with everything going up in price. Isn't that cool? So now let's take a look at my card. I am not making another card today because I have too much on my plate, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. So here we have the nest with the leaves underneath. And you know, you could poke in more little leaves. Let's just zoom in on this card. This card I cased from Kim McGinnis, and she is a fellow Canadian demonstrator, and she did a great job designing this card. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm going to put my little tray here. This is the black mat from the Stamparatus. Looks great for putting stuff on. And see, you could just tuck some leaves in the nest. Oh, of course, now I'm not having any success. There. Just so that the nest isn't completely, like the eggs are going to be hidden a little bit, right? Sometimes you have to get on a ladder and look. See? And you can just tuck those in a little bit so that your nest looks a little leafier. But what's nice is that you have all these extra leaves that come in the thing with one crank. See? So anyway, just lots of possibilities with this stamp set. The paper is from Abigail Rose, which is also retiring. And that pink, that petal pink frame that you see, that stitched frame is from, let me look and see if I have it handy. Framed and Festive. No, you know what? Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Now we can zoom out for a minute and then you can see it. Look at that. We'll open that up and there it is. That's the frame that we use. There are more frames. There's that big one with the hearts. There's this beautiful one. It's a great set. This will also be in the annual catalog. It also has a branch and it has some leaves. It's gorgeous. Anyway, that's it for today. I just want to do a little advertising for a class that's coming up. I'm doing a Wisteria Wonder class. This is one of the cards that we're doing. If you buy the bundle from me online, either in Europe or Canada, you can join my Zoom class for free on May 17th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. European Central Time, and we are going to have a lot of fun. I want to show you the other cards too. So here are the other cards. This one involves masking. So I put masking paper on either side and then stamp the leaf repeatedly. This one, I don't know, yeah, can you see the embossed layer? I'm just trying to angle it. White is really hard to video. There you can see it a little bit. And it's a daisy embossing, but you can see the gloss on the, see the wisteria can also be a lupin. And I put fine tip glue over top to make it glossy. So there's that one. Then there is the sympathy, again with masking. A little note card. It's a Memories and More, a small card. And here. This is another one of the Basics embossing folders, 3D. It's an online exclusive. And I love it. And of course, it's all Pear Pizzazz, which is retiring. I love that green. It looks so great with the Highland Heather and the gorgeous grape. I don't think I did anything in the inside on this one. And this polka dot folder is also one of the Basics 3D embossing folders, online exclusive. And then the last one is this one, which is similar to the shaker, but it's not a shaker card. And look at the difference. With the shaker card, I stamped on watercolor paper. Not stamped, I did watercolor wash and then I cut them out. You get a totally different look for the colors. So anyway, those are my cards for my May 17th class. I hope you buy the bundle. It's on low inventory. So that means get it before it's gone and then you can join me for my class. All right, if you have any questions, please message me and click on that red subscribe button so that you don't miss me. And then when that happens, a little bell icon pops up. And I do have a draw going on. So if you subscribe and comment on a video, when I get to 5,400 subscribers, I'm going to give away an Eden's Garden bundle. So good luck with that. If you love my videos, give me a thumbs up, comment, and share with your friends because it makes all the difference in my world. So blessings to you. Have a super day and happy stamping. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.